My friends, the walk to the cage to compete in a mixed martial arts fight is one of the most psychologically, physiologically, and emotionally intense experiences a human being can have. What does it really feel like? Join me. Let's talk the walk. My friends, very, very special edition of Talk the Walk. This is Chael Sonnen.
Hey, hey.
One of the greatest fighters of all time.
True.
Undefeated?
And undisputed.
That is true. You've done this walk. Most human beings will never stand here with a crowd waiting for them and a professional athlete in a cage over there. You've done it 50 times plus 48 recorded fights. What's it like? What is this?
So the walk is, it's one of the better parts of the sport. It's one of the better experiences because there is a real energy and people did come to see you and your ego is being fed, to be fair. But it's also very stressful and it's one of those situations that you're trying to control the emotions as best you can. And I can tell you all the right things and the buzzwords and stay calm and everybody else will, but it's very hard to do. It's very hard to not take that in and enjoy that moment, or to get too revved up in that moment on accident, which could cost you later. I will tell you, my favorite part of the night, after victory, is the walk back. Because that's when you can actually enjoy it. To the ring, you got your game face on and everybody is looking like they're happy to be there and they're not scared and they won. But it's an act for the most part, right? It's a real stressful spot.
I'm picturing you doing this, and I got a little butterfly in there.
Yeah?
I do, It's there's a terror. He's gonna
There's
fight
a terror.
There's a terror.
Yes. That's a fair word. Yeah, let's do it.
do it.
But that's the real word. Now, other guys will tell you, it's the best and I love it. I can't wait to get in there and fight again. And these are the things that you say. No, it's all an act. And but you have to do that in life. Sometimes you've got to fake it till you make it. Sometimes you got to play a part.
Okay, stop for a second. This is a little different. You've done this before, but this is Madison Square Garden.
Sure.
A lot of great fights have been here.
Yeah.
Is it the experience any different according to the room or the time or how many times you've done it? Does it change?
No, it's that isn't totally true, but not greatly. I mean, you're trying to stay real focused in that moment, right? You're focusing in your locker room, you did your warm up with your team, you drank whatever you're supposed to drink, you prayed to whatever God you believe in. Then you find your mouthpiece and you got to make that walk at some point. So, it's a very real and a very surreal thing, but it's very hard to enjoy it. I know some guys that have been able to compartmentalize, wait till they get to the actual cage, get the Vaseline on, and that's where they flip the switch. Randy Couture is somebody who was able to enjoy it. But no, for me, it was a little bit more matter of fact.
Do you remember the first one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To me, I did it a couple times. To me, the second one was the scariest because I knew what it was.
Sure, now you know what you're getting into.
You know what it is.
Well, the first fight, yeah, funny you should say that because that's also very real. When you've never done it before and you lay around and you just tell yourself how good you are, you start to believe it. And then you get in there and all of a sudden you can't even find the range. You can't even hit this guy with these punches
Your
that you
hands
think
feel weird.
you think you got these power, but until you actually test it and try it. Yeah, the first one, you're right about that. There's a lot of unknowns.
The first one, you imagine, jumping, spinning kick, he's unconscious. The ring card girl wants to marry you. Everybody's going crazy on the star. And then you get in there, you can't feel your hands.
Sure.
Everything feels a little wonky. Joe Dirksen is a friend of yours.
Yeah.
I was fighting like the third or fourth time, and he was fighting the 60th time. I was like, Joe, my hands feel weird. He goes, yep, 60 fights, I still feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it never fully goes away, but you do learn how to deal with it. That I can tell you. You do learn how to deal with it. And as much, I kind of feel like I'm being negative and complaining. It's a really wonderful
real,
thing.
Though.
Yeah.
This is
when
real.
my retirement comes, I will miss this tremendously. Right now, in the moment, it is it's a little bit more matter of fact. You got business to take care of.
There's going to be a ramp here. There's going to be lights. This place is going to be full of people screaming. You said try to enjoy it. There is something special, though, right? Like it is still a celebration of your life's work as you come out here.
And it's so unique. It's really nothing that you can replace. It's really nothing that you can duplicate in any other form that I've ever found. There's only one walkout to a cage with all this on the line, half naked in front of the world. It's the truth.
Yeah, it's wild. And then you get close enough. In your case, the guy's already standing in there sometimes. Sometimes you're the guy walking.
Sure.
Which one's harder?
I don't know that either one is harder. I, in many ways, prefer to see him walk out. The other trade-off is that you got to wait in there a little bit longer, and it's never fun to wait in there. Everything is becoming a little bit more real, and so the less time in there, maybe the better. But I'm used to both, in fairness.
Yeah. Then you get to the door and you open the door, and then literally they lock a cage. They
Yes.
lock you in a cage with a professional athlete.
With a man.
Oh, he's locked in there with you.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
You're in there together.
50-50 sport. Anything can happen. It is a two-way street, though.
Will you miss it? Will you miss this part of it when it's all done?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I've heard other guys say that, and I believe them. I don't know why it would be any different. Yeah. In the moment, in fairness, it's a little bit stressful, but yeah, it is something that is unique.
And right now, when we're doing this, they're building this cage. They're going to fill this place up. Are you nervous now? Are you experiencing
Right
nerves?
this second, no. I just made weight, so right now I'm hungry and thirsty, and that's a distraction. It's a nice distraction. So no, I haven't really even thought about the fight too much. That will come tonight, though. When I go to bed tonight and I lay down, it's all I'll think about.
I'm really excited to watch you
I
fight.
believe that. Who wouldn't be? Huh? What an honor.
Chael, thank you for sharing this with me.
You're very welcome.
I really
Good to see you, Robin.
Enjoy the hostilities, my friends.